So today I'm going to be wiring downriggers. I put this mounting plate on, I think they're like 20 bucks from Scotty online. This previous Canon downrigger plates here. I'm going to do, this comes off. Going to be mounting a new plug there for Scotty downriggers. I currently have a cable in here, which is going to be moved and the end changed. And they're just currently tied directly to this battery. There's two of them. It goes to the opposite side. And I'm going to be putting these in. Scotty plug, downrigger receptacle. So they have a water cap of some sort. Anyways, that's what it looks like. And we'll get to it. I previously created these 30 amp fuses. Supposed to be within 7 inches of the battery, I believe, on your positive lead. Put that one there, yep, positive. So I ordered those off Amazon. I'll put their pricing in there. I didn't need the electrical tape, but why not? Got two of them. Put them in. So I pulled some of that cable through. Looks like it's been spliced once before. So I just remove this extra lead off here. And there's the old Canon connections on that end. And I believe they suggest nickel plated copper. I'd have to read on it. But I'll put that in there. I don't see it right off the bat. Alright, I'm just getting ready to splice these wires to go into this receptacle. Screws on each end, slide them in 2 and 1. The packaging again. Make sure it's fitted in there like that. But before you do anything, you have to get this on the end of that cable. So you get it mounted, slide it forward to goes slides on and grips on those ribs. Oh, and also I cut the back ends of this off and cut on either side. So I I got the casing off the end of the wires, twisted them up, covers on. As you can see, I had to cut the end with a little nick in each side. Get over that conduit. Measured over 1.5 inches, 3 inches down, 4 inches to the bottom. This is going to go in here. I marked it with some pen so I can drill it. Flaps down. Can't wire it up till it's in the hole. Wires coming through the hole. And then we'll screw it on. I'll do the same on the other side, but just not today. I don't have enough wire. So I'll show you that after I get done drilling. And also you might note the size of my drill bit is I think it's 1 3/8 inches. Yep. And why it's so long? Because Home Depot, I had a special order if they didn't have that width for a different project. And it'll work good for this one. And it's 17 inches long. And it costs $2 more for this huge one than the regular one. That's why I got this. I'm going to use it on a construction project anyways for drilling some wood. So that's why I'm using this overkill. Now that's a drill bit. How you like that sucker? Alright, so I got the hole drilled. Wire pulled through. Caps on the back side. That cap. Like I said, number 2 is positive. 1 is negative. Into this. 2's positive, 1's negative. So we'll get that wired up, put on, screwed up, cap pushed on. There it is. Gotta put some screws in, get it straight. Don't know if you can see in here, but there's the cap. Wire coming out of it, so get that on there nice and tight. Then we'll hook everything back up to the battery and give it a test run. Just so you know, it comes with multiple fasteners, so if you want to drill holes and mount it more securely to like a metal face plate. I have wood backing, so that And there's also more instructions if you need to decide what kind of wire that you need. I'll look through here and let you know. Looks like 10 gauge marine grade tinned electrical wire. I thought it was nickel. Tinned electrical wire. Aside from a little vacuuming I need to do, that portion is done, and now to hook up the battery. Screws are in. Another thing to note for why I placed it where I did is that when you lift your jump seats up, you don't want it over here, because if your plug's in there, you may want to sit down while you're fighting a big fish. So I put it back there. That's the reasoning behind that. Because my plugs are fairly long for the Scotty downriggers. You'll see that later. So I'm just hooking up the positives. I had to cut a terminal off the old downrigger wire to get this 30 amp inline fuse, different terminal ends and a connector. Don't have any shrink wraps, I'm just using these automotive ones with electrical tape. Hook that up. There you have it. Nice and tight. Hook up the stuff and test her out. Alright, time to test her out. See how you can lift your seat still? Put the plug in the wrong spot, or you're gonna be stuck standing. So, pull this lever to drop her down. And then this is to raise it up. Automatic stop. Super nice downrigger, Scotty. Hope you enjoyed the video. Tutorial on downrigger setup, installation. I have different mounts for my Lund Fisherman, but I'm putting on this one. I mount it right to the gunnel. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe.